Take it off the table?
All right, all right. Say what? Oh, we doing under the table? Pause.
Oh, thank
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
Under the table moves, huh? Pause it.
you. Going under the table?
Man, I'm a man the comments wise. We going live, right?
No.
Oh, we going live? Okay.
I mean, you can go live
Bet.
on your joint.
Bet. I hate when Gadget go live.
Can't nobody hear us.
I like
If we go, I mean, they can hear us. Yeah, they
I
can.
like to be able to have the option of editing later
Yeah.
if I say something crazy. We still gotta edit the other.
The audio didn't come out right.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I had to scrap it. That's why I'm doing this. Got to make up for it.
Man. That was pretty dope.
It was.
Oh, man.
You going live?
Yeah, I might go live.
So you gonna put that big ass thing right in front of your grill? Okay. Nigga can't have no iPhone. He gotta have a fucking TV in front of him.
That's the biggest model of iPad available.
Yeah.
This one is the iPad
Pro.
It doesn't even get everybody.
Man, it usually.
But it got
there
every
we go.
pore on whoever is on screen. That's terrible for people who haven't gotten recent shape ups.
That's why I got a hat on.
That's where I got a hat on.
I had to put it over there, guys.
Fuck it, I don't need to be seen.
Nah. Yeah, you do. Put it over there.
You had to put it over there.
Mike, it's live right now.
Yeah, we live. Yeah, you got to put it on this, you got it?
Oh shit. They still sing the same fucking song, B.
You are jamming downstairs.
See, it's not going. There we is.
There we go.
Check. What is this, Facebook?
Yeah, I'll just do the Facebook jump. I'm going to pause it. I mean, that's 12 inches over there. So I had to pause that one.
He did a pre-pause.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Joey Lawrence joint. Whoa.
Wow.
Pre-pause.
Okay. Welcome to my office hours are. I forgot the name of my podcast already.
His own podcast.
Damn. I have the incredible Praise in the building.
That's too much to live up to. The incredible.
You think so?
All
right.
Yeah, that's those,
Okay.
Those
Nah,
things
you
are-
incredible, man. You incredible.
I appreciate it. I'm trying.
And I have the incomparable CX the producer. I got to make sure all my shit is in here when he leaves.
Oh, my God, man. Hey,
For real.
It's a difference between stealing and taking.
All right.
I'm amongst family in here, man. I mean, I'm amongst family.
All right, so Friday, All Praises Due dropped. You and Torae.
All praises due. I was in promo mode. I was about to say the date it was going to come out. So it's out now. It's the reaction, the response is overwhelming. It's crazy. I'm excited about it. I think it's everything you want to hear from Torae. It's certainly what you want to hear from me. Yeah. So I mean,
Okay.
it's a dope project. When you hear it, you'll know like this is what we meant to do.
It was in the top 15 on iTunes the first day.
I just got to update it. It moved up. I forgot. I couldn't check.
Oh,
when I
what?
walked in. Yeah.
Wow.
Where we at?
I guess you'll maybe check it on air.
Yes.
And then if it's not where it's supposed to be, we got to edit it out.
Oh, man. Well, I'm live on mine.
Right.
So.
Oh, man. I don't even know if I can get to it quick enough on.
Higher than 15?
I don't even know how to check that.
That's what's
Anyway,
up.
we'll get.
Yeah.
We can check it out. We get a live update later on.
That's tight.
But yeah, I'm excited about it, man.
Any features on there?
No features. It's straight Torae. We got some vocalists, incredible vocalists on there, and some musicians that are performing on there. Oh, my fault. Yes, yeah. Thank you for not saying what you could have said.
No problem.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's a dope piece of work. It's 8 songs. It's actually it's 7 songs with intro, and it's just it's in and out. Pause. So it's what you want to hear.
I know we kind of discussed this before on the podcast that I scrapped, because the audio was jacked the fuck up.
That was a good one too, man.
It was.
It was funny.
Yeah, because Dave was here.
Yeah, Dave was crazy. That was funny.
Explain to people how you actually met Torae and you guys' evolution with music.
Right. Okay. Well, the story is mad simple. My manager, Big Doe, just connected the dots some kind of way. I forget what the circumstances were, but he was able to
name dropping.
That's my manager. I can see if it was
Big
like,
Doe.
Yeah, my boy Quincy Jones came through. And we was sharing some chicken wings and da. He asked me, did I like Brazilian music? I was like, yeah, but nah. Yeah. So Doe hooked us up. Pause. And was like, I sent some stuff through, and he was working on a mixtape at the time called Admission of Guilt. So I sent a song through. One of them was What's Love. The song became What's Love, and it had Pharoah Monch on there. And it was the response to that was so crazy that he was like, yo, let's get some more in. Right. So he was working on an album called Entitled at the time. So I knew kind of the vibe he was going for. So I was just trying to submit stuff to him that kind of fit the bill a little bit. And he hit me with one. It was like, yo, this is perfect. So I sent another one. He was like, yo, this is perfect too. Let's do it. I'm gonna do this one too. I sent one more. He was like, yo, this is crazy, man. So I just kept sending stuff, and I ended up with 4 on the album. And the album was full of amazing production, aside from anything I submitted too. So
this the one Primo was on, right?
Entitled? Yeah, he was on the bonus cut on there, yeah. But so that's what kind of established the both of us. We had some chemistry, like just the way we worked together. So so from that point on, he was like, yo, even on the outro of that album, he was like, yo, we might have to actually do like a actual project together. Wow. So I'm down with that. I'm a huge Torae fan.
But you actually worked with him indirectly through Sky Zoo as well.
I did. That's right. I forgot about that. I didn't forget about it.
I was going to ask you about that too.
Right. Yeah. So before that,
I do my history here.
Yeah. Right. They had an album together called Barrel Brothers.
Yeah, Barrel Brothers.
And I submitted a bunch of stuff to that too. And I got one on there. Okay. That was pretty crazy.
What Brooklyn at?
Yeah.
That's my joke.
Shout out to Mark Infinite, who got some tracks on there too.
Yeah, Mark Infinite,
DMV in the building.
Mark Infinite is a beast and a great dude too. But the song became Albee Square Mall. That's the name of the song.
I remember that joke too.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because I'm a big fan of both of them. So this isn't like something where I was like, oh, it's an opportunity for me to come up or whatever. It was just like I'm a fan of these people, and being able to work with them was just like that's mind blowing. It was organic.
Has anybody bought that Tina Marie beat yet?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Suspended in time.
Suspended animation.
And then, suspended animation.
Wow. I don't even want to shop it anymore because it was so early in in development. Like it's like when I was using the ASRX, that's what I thought was like the craziest flip of the craziest thing I could do with that equipment or whatever.
You did that on the ASRX?
Yeah. And now I'm looking back.
Why did I think you did that in Battery or Reaper?
Nah, I switched to Battery like shortly after that.
Okay.
But the ASR I thought was like, I was like, yo, this is what I'm using for life. I'm never upgrading. This is the greatest thing ever. So I mean, when I look back on that song now, I'm like, technically, there's so many things that's just wrong with it. There's just I'm just like, this is a garbage beat.
Okay, let me have it. Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't even find the files for it. It's on a floppy disk somewhere, probably corrupted.
I have the MP3. Don't worry about it.
If you don't mind tracking it, hey, that works out.
Oh my God, that beat is fire.
I appreciate that. I would agree back then.
Right.
But now I'm like, nah, incorrect.
How long ago did we do that Behind the Beats? Was that 20?
That was like 12.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
2012. No, that had to be like 10, right? 2010.
Really?
I don't even know, man. Time flew by, but that was a lot of people's first time like hearing me, seeing me, anything like that.
Yeah,
it was.
I met you at a beat battle.
Probably.
You battle Count Fifth at Bohemian Caverns. That's where I first met you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a beat battle.
I went on a second place streak out there. I was the number 2 champion out that joint.
Yeah, and you might have played that Tina Marie beat there.
Probably.
And I was like, "Yo, this dude is crazy. I gotta get him. I gotta get him on film."
Yeah, that's dope. Just know if you ever wanted a beat battle at Bohemian Cavern, I lost to you. So that was dope. That was dope. Dope opportunity.
Shout out Count Fifth.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I remember that's where I met you, and I was like, "Yo, this dude is fire, and he's from here."
I appreciate that, man. That's big. That's where I met like everybody who I was like watching on your channel on a bunch of other shows and all that. They were like all there.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
wow, this is crazy. So
Those beat grinders.
yeah, so they
Beat
shut
grinders,
the whole Bohemian Caverns down, right?
Yeah.
Like indefinitely or like
No, forever. It'll be bought by somebody and reopened as
Something
a
else.
coffee shop.
like like a kale spot or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking organic dry cleaners.
Wow.
Organic dry cleaners. Your clothes be still damp when you get them.
Yeah, exactly. No chemicals. We're using spinach juice to get these stains out.
Your clothes be dingy gray, like,
Right.
But they're clean though. We don't use any bleaching agents.
Tim White, what up?
Does he own it?
Hey,
Does he
what
own
up, Tim?
organic? Oh, he's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he on
I
it.
thought he
too.
was like a famous like organic dry cleaning tycoon or
Oh,
something.
no.
Oh, that's what's up.
I
So-
should have did Instagram live.
Yeah, you what so what are your tools to make beats now?
So I use Reaper. It's a company called, I think it's Cuckos Reaper is the name of the
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the
Whoa.
name. That's the name of it.
Whoa,
tell you something.
it's called what?
Let me tell you something. I called it. It's spelled.
Careful now.
Yo, I'm trying. You're gonna ruin all opportunities for sponsorship.
Oh, my Lord. Man.
So it's spelled Cockos.
Kukos.
That's what I want to call it.
Oh, okay.
I want to call it that. I'm afraid it's not pronounced like that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It might be some Greek shit and
okay.
Yeah.
pronounced another way.
Right. So Reaper anyway is it, and so Reaper, battery, and just a bunch of freeware VSTs that people probably would never use. Like,
Freeware.
yeah.
You use freeware for Torae's album. How dare you?
Nah, for Torae's album, I actually used a lot of live stuff. So I play struggle bass. So I play some like most of the bass lines on there they have a live portion in it, and then I'll probably play some like a bass VST over it or something like that.
Right.
Right.
But yeah. So battery 3 is the workhorse, and that's like not even the newest version of it. They got battery 4 now, and it's probably been updated a bunch of times
Right.
to be crazy. But battery 3 does everything I wanted to do.
So you chopping samples in battery too?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm doing everything. I'm treating battery 3 like the ASR.
You going hard. Pause. You going hard. Man. For real, man.
It's built for that though.
It is.
People
It
use
is.
it for drum programming
It
and all kind of stuff, but it's set up for you to chop sample or to treat samples the same way as you would on any drum machine.
Yeah, it is.
So I know you know that.
Yeah.
You're like a gearhead for real, but it's like people think when they see battery, they think it's like just drums. Like you just drop drums in, you put it on a
Right.
little grid and do all that. But I mean, it's super open. Pause.
Yeah. It has the mute groups and all that
Right,
stuff
right.
in it too. So you can
Yeah,
cut samples off on
Yeah.
it and everything. I
Yeah.
used it since the first battery. I used the first battery.
Yeah.
Up
Wow.
to now. Yeah.
Wow.
There's a free version of battery before you can, like a trial version, right? Before you actually buy it, isn't there a trial version?
I don't know if they ever have.
Probably. They usually have a lot of trial versions that have like crazy limitations. Like you can only use the first 4 pads or something like that.
Oh yeah, never mind. Fuck that.
You can't edit a sample in there, like a sound. You can't touch. They give you just a limited amount of controls in it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
a lot of companies do that, which is why I like Reaper so much because like Reaper is. I mean, you got to pay for it, but it's when you get it, when you try it out, the trial version is completely like unhindered.
Yeah,
so
it's-
it's like full version when you get it. So it's you can really like figure out if that's what you want to use or not, and then when you do get it, it's just unlimited updates. So like you might go from version 4 to 5 overnight and with no charge. Because like I remember I tried to start with Cubase and it was like, yeah, you get like version 3 and then you pay a $99 upgrade fee to get version 3.5 and then
Nigga, you better use
it was
that Cool Edit Pro.
That's what I can't.
Shout out to Peter Guisnard.
Quisgard.
Quisgard.
Shout out to Peter Quisgard. Yeah, man. That was actually the first thing I used. Cool Edit 96.
Damn.
Not Pro. Not even Pro. 96.
Yo, my first music software was Cakewalk.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, that's a lot of people's first. Some people still rock with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
let y'all roll with that because I ain't gonna say nothing about what I was using.
No, you gotta say it now.
No, because you trying to put a date and time stamp on it. I can't say it.
I already know.
You already told me
the Gemini sample button on the mixer.
Yo, you already told me you had the SP12 when it came out.
Yeah, I did.
So that's already.
I had the 1200 and the 12. I had the 12. Yeah, I had the SP 1200 and the 12. And I remember the first time I seen an E3 sampler. I was at Central, the Studio Central.
Wow.
When Central used to be over top of this furniture store. And, back then we was on some 2.5. 2.5 seconds was like a lot of time back then. I go in the studio, man, dude hit the key on the keyboard on the E3 and that junk just kept playing. I was like, oh my God, man, I need that. But shit.
Right.
That equipment was expensive back then, man.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
I remember when the Alchemist dropped that video when he showed the making of Keep It Thorough or one of them joint. Everybody wanted the ASR.
Yeah, that's what made me.
Everybody wanted the ASR when that video dropped.
Yeah. Alchemist. I knew RZA had the EPS and then later the ASRX. the ASR10.
RZA had everything.
Yeah,
the back of the source, he had the what is that? Them Roland sound modules.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
I had the EPS 16 when it first came out too.
Yeah, you know what just blew my mind though. And it makes sense now that I think about it. But you remember that episode of MTV Cribs that Wu-Tang was on?
Yes.
So RZA had a segment where he was playing beats. You remember that?
Yeah.
So he was playing beats, and I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, those are crazy. Like, what else did they? Somebody told me that
a commercial.
Yeah. Somebody from MTV told me that none of those beats that he played were actually what he played. They were all like overdubbed.
Wow.
Like, because they couldn't clear. He was like flipping samples and all that. And MTV Cribs wasn't about to clear,
Right.
Gladys Knight or whatever.
They're not going to clear the Charmels for
right.
RZA.
That's the same thing that happened to Just Blaze on Fade to Black.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, he said, because he was like, man, they're not the original beats that I played. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he said he was looking crazy because he was like, he was nodding his head. Everybody was nodding his head because I'm sure it was crazy. But then during the replay, it was like a normal kind of sounding joint. They were like, why is he wilding out to that?
Damn,
my question is, where are those beats? Like, I want to hear what Just Blaze actually played that didn't make the cut on the Black Album. Like, I can't imagine. That's got to be crazy.
He had some heat in that 4000. I know he do.
Right.
Who had beats on the Black Album? Ninth?
Ninth.
Timbaland? Didn't Timbaland have?
I want to say he did.
He
I'm bad with remembering some of these.
Black Album, Brush Your Shoulders Off was on that, right?
Yeah. That was
Brush Your Shoulders. Pharrell had something on there.
Yeah. Pharrell had 2 joints, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who did Encore?
Kanye.
Your man.
Oh, never mind. Didn't Buddha? Didn't Bula have a track on the Black Album?
I don't think so.
Shit.
I don't think so. Bula is dope, man.
Shout out to Bula.
I wish he had something else, something newer out because he's so slept on.
I don't know why I can't think of the producers from the Black Album.
You gonna make me pull this up. This is
like
this is bad podcast etiquette.
It's like 3 or 4 of them.
Let's do the Googles.
I want to see.
You know what really got me though? Rick Rubin too.
Yeah, 99 Problems.
Yeah. That PSA, man, like I did not know that was Just Blaze saying all that stuff on that.
He does that a lot.
Yeah, I did not know that, man.
He did that for Breathe.
Yep. He did it for the most surprising one. Well, it's not even surprising anymore, but he did it for T.I. for King. When he was doing like a fake accent or whatever. He'll grow up to be a great leader.
Oh yeah.
That was him. He did the Ghostface Apollo.
Yeah,
that joint
sounded like Rocky's manager.
Yeah. He does that a lot.
Speaking of that, I got to get Ghostface's latest album.
It's crazy. Produced by Big Ghost.
Yeah,
which is like some full circle stuff, like crazy.
Yeah,
that album, man.
Since you're doing this press run, I'm glad we got to you before the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to me way before the Breakfast Club because that's not on the docket at all.
Like who have you met so far on this incredible run?
So the craziest thing, and this is all due to Torae because he's the one with the profile. He's the one with all the movers and shakers. He's in media, so he he's in the circle and all that. And also, he's been crazy talented for years.
Oh, whatever about that nigga. No, just playing Torae.
But I just want to make sure I preface it with that so it doesn't sound like, yeah, I'm so good. You know what I'm saying? All these people are reaching out to me. Right. Nah, but Primo, I talked to Primo on the phone. I did a call-in. Torae actually went to live at headquarters.
Hold up, you're on the air talking?
Yeah.
Nigga.
True Primo. I was bugging out, man. I was trying to act like real nonchalant about it, like, yeah, you're a legend and all that, but I'm not some groupie or whatever. But I was bugging out. I'm happy it was a phone interview because.
What episode was this? This past?
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
Let me get my Sirius XM subscription up so I can get the recast.
Yeah, but it was dope. It wasn't like a 2-hour heart to heart with Primo or anything like that. He was asking. He asked Torae all the questions beforehand, and that kind of got it. And he was just like, "Yo, who are you?"
That's what he said.
He was like, "Yo, these beats are dope. I've never seen you before. We don't know what you look like." So like, what was dope is he was like, "Yo, you need to be more visible." Like he was giving me like tips on the air and all that.
What have I been telling you for the last 10 years?
What am I supposed to do?
If you don't want to see your producer dancing all in the
video, dancing all in the videos, dropping sample names.
Oh man,
come to Death Row.
You have to use all your resources. I'm here for you.
So you're the first one that's ever provided that resource to me. I mean, as far as I was able to access anyway. So I mean, that was a huge blessing. I told you that in the you know what? Since that podcast got scrapped. After re-mention this, they're like how much basically I owe you just for all the support and all everything you've done over the years because you didn't have to do any of that stuff and there was nothing really in it for you to show support and put me out there and all this kind of stuff, promote me. Like that's something that people pay for. You know what I mean? That's huge. And the way you did it so selflessly is I can't thank you enough for that.
Right, but now let's get to the bag.
Yeah, now so I also mentioned this in the other podcast that got scrapped. I mentioned all this up front, all this gratitude to let you know that I'm not. There's no bag, sir. There's no bag coming from me.
Wow.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like, I work with a lot of talented people, and these two guys at the table with me are probably, two of the most incredible producers in this DMV area. Like, I would put you two guys against anybody in the industry.
Wow.
Like, for real.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that too, man. Wow.
I ain't talking about putting you up against like.
I knew he was gonna start naming names.
No.
I knew it was gonna be here.
This ain't gonna turn. I'm gonna put you up against good producers.
Right.
Like,
Man, I appreciate it.
It ain't gonna be you versus DJ Khaled or nobody.
Oh my God. Yo, he used to like produce back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
I remember I had a scratch. I don't know if it was a scratch.
He was beating Novocaine, right? Wasn't DJ?
Was that his name? I just know he had like a little blurb. He was either in Source or like Scratch or something like that. And it was like Tools of the Trade. And he was like MPC 3000 and like vinyl and stuff like that. I was like, yo, he's from.
He really knows how to produce.
Yeah, it sounds like he's from the cloth. I don't know what he's,
I don't know. I seen him on some 1200s turntables. And no disrespect, but I don't know how he got the name DJ.
No disrespect always comes before crazy disrespect every time.
Always. When a nigga say no disrespect, 2 seconds later, disrespect right there.
No disrespect, but I don't know how DJ Khalil got the name DJ.
Yeah, man.
I mean Khaled.
Oh boy,
not Khalil.
The reason I said Khalil,
clean that up right now.
The reason I said Khalil, I will clean it up, and I owe a correction to that statement. DJ Khalil is like one of the biggest influences that I've had for years. It's crazy that people he's not like he's obviously mainstream. Everybody knows him, knows about like high level production, knows about him. But
if they don't, then they don't know hip hop.
Yeah, that's true. But it's crazy that casual fans of production aren't like, oh yeah, DJ Khalil, yeah. Like some of them are like, who he did what now? I'm like, yeah, he's incredible. He was the first person that was doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm aware of it. So I mean, that's crazy. So that's why I said Khalil, because every time I think of DJ KHA, I fill it in with LIL. So when you said, that's why it naturally just came out. Anyway, I don't know if that fixed it or not, but that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to fix that.
I know I asked you this 10 years ago, and it's probably changed. If you could do 30 days in the studio with an artist, who would it be to create an album? Hold on. First of all, these niggas downstairs are playing polka. It sounds like, yo, you hear this?
It's crazy. It's weird. Downstairs, I know you can't hear it in the podcast, but like downstairs, they were playing like this crazy soulful 12-minute song. And then like they stopped. Now they're playing like it sounds like
nigga.
It's straight up polka now. Like
it sounds like a motherfucking monkey with an accordion.
Yeah,
like, they on a nigga's chest like this.
They down there 5-4ing it out, man.
Yeah, I don't know what venue.
Shit.
What's going on downstairs?
They got 5 minutes before I call ICE.
Man. No, I can't rock with that statement.
I'm playing.
The talent.
What the fuck was that saying? Oh, who you produced for? Did that change?
For 30, we say 30 days?
If you in a studio for a month to do an album. Nigga, it used to be niggas that take years to do one album.
Yeah, that's true. I would say Torae, much like we did for the All Praises Due album that's out now on all digital formats.
That's right, plug that shit.
Yeah.
Plug it
Tidal,
in. Pause.
iTunes.
It's on every.
Yeah,
whoa.
That's why I said pause, man.
Oh, yeah, everything though. So yeah. So that's what I would say right now. So Torae, all my favorites. That's the craziest thing. Like I'm able to work with all my favorites. So people like Torae, Skyzoo, Superstition, and I like formed a group called the Speaker Bullies, and that's gonna be crazy. So like the people I would name are people I'm actually like.
Are we gonna get this Pharoah Monch song?
I don't know.
Pharoah.
I don't. It's up to Pharoah. I mean,
let's get it cracking.
Look, he's a veteran and like a super skilled artist. And
he's one
musician.
of my favorites.
Yeah. I like him too, but goddamn veterans, let's go.
So they know when to take their time. They know the value of it. So I mean,
I don't know the value of time. I want this shit right now.
Right?
Hey,
yeah. I mean, as a fan, I'm impatient.
I follow him on Instagram, and he was just in was it Poland? He had a 62-piece orchestra.
Whew. I believe it.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
Yeah, he had a 62-piece orchestra playing his Jones, man. I'm serious.
He's a visionary on top of like an incredible lyricist.
Yeah.
Man, we talk about producers not getting their just due, but I think one guy who never gets just due for production and MCing is Grand Poobah. Grand Poobah is probably one of the best rapping producers.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I would put him up there in terms of. But here's a real sleeper. Here's a real sleeper. Nobody's gonna name. It's a producer and an MC that's like incredible at both on the low. Lil Fame from MOP.
I can see that.
Like people don't give him his due for either one of those things.
Right.
And he's great at both of them. So that's great. Like as an MC, it's because of like. So MOP is like this loud, like abrasive, aggressive kind of group. So that gets people get lost in the fact that their energy is like that. They don't realize that he's doing like some real intricate, like technical rhyme stuff.
Right.
So I mean he gets slept on for that. And then like samples, like the way he flips samples, plays drums and all that, like it's real clean, it's crazy, it's
well, it's hard to listen to MOP sample chops when you punching a nigga in the face.
Yeah, I mean,
wait, when you robbing a nigga,
right? Yeah, you can't ante up and listen to the intricacies of. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to MOP, man. You know Deadpool 2. Their music on Deadpool 2 as well.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
What song?
Ante Up.
Really?
That's Ante Up.
Yeah.
They got to be cleaning up on that because I've seen that licensed a couple times.
Yeah, they're licensed. That song is licensed on a million things, man. Yeah. Like it's on Deadpool 2.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Okay, shout out to
DR period.
DR period
Yeah.
on that. Yeah,
That was like that's a timeless product. That's a timeless
It
beat,
is.
timeless song.
That is a timeless "I'm gonna fuck you up and rob you" song.
Oh, yeah.
Timeless.
It means the same thing no matter where you hear it.
Right.
No matter what the context is.
what time period.
Right. Exactly.
It's still in that same same vein of what it was when it came out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you feel a certain way.
Yeah. If
you
you walking down the alley and you hear Avenue, nigga, run.
Yo, get out of there.
Run, nigga, run.
It's a rap. It's a
Yeah,
rap.
but that Joan is in Deadpool too, man. DMX in it too. His music in Deadpool too as well.
That's crazy. I saw it and I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
That's wild.
If DMX had not got on drugs, he would be one of the biggest hip hop artists right now.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, by him being on drugs, we probably wouldn't have. If he wasn't on drugs, we probably wouldn't have got the DMX that we got.
I feel like that's a recent development though. Was he always on?
I think
on
he
it like
was.
that?
I think he
Oh,
was.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think he was.
Well, maybe I'm just unaware. But I thought like early on, like the debut, like that was the craziest. Like we had never seen anybody like that
Never.
before. Like that
Never.
Nah, his work ethic was crazy. I mean, he had 2 songs on. Something was going on. 2 albums.
He had 2 albums in 1 year.
Yeah,
one
2
year.
albums in 1 year.
Yeah.
Well, it was It's Dark and Hell is Hot, and what was one where he was on the cover all bloody?
Yeah, blood of my blood, something. I forgot.
Something like
yeah.
That was the first album, right?
Yeah.
That was the first album, wasn't it?
What was the first one? I don't think it was that.
Check your Googles.
One.
Yeah.
This is a shame.
And shout out
I should
to
know this off top.
to my boy Jay Bishop, man. Swiss Beats, Mr. Pattern, same pattern. He's probably he tore something up with those albums, man. Like he had no samples, same pattern. So he might as well just he was getting so many royalties off of that because he ain't had to clear nothing. No samples, no nothing. Same pattern each time. You know what I'm saying? So
The
he was
first
getting money
one
off it.
Is It's Dark and Hell is Hot came out in '98, and the other one came out in '98 also. Is Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
98 was a good year for hip hop.
Yeah,
On the low.
yeah.
Yeah.
People give
Didn't
like
Jay
96,
didn't Jay
97 all
release
the
an album
credit.
in 98?
Jay? Yeah. I think that was volume 2. If I'm not mistaken.
But that Stop and Drop, that joint is being played in
Dog.
everything, man.
Yeah. A lot of that early music is like real easy to license. Not early, but I mean a lot of the stuff that came out in that time period.
Right.
You see it pop up in a lot of shows, a lot of movies and stuff.
Right.
That's crazy.
DMX made fight music too.
Yeah.
That stop drop was
Yeah. I saw online the other day. It was like a bunch of like a compilation of all the problematic things that DMX said in songs. Yo, we can't even talk about that here. He said some stuff that's
that nigga invented the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Yo, he said some stuff in these songs. And I'm just like, Lord,
Some
who
questionable
okay?
stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, who okayed this?
I'm telling you, man, he was getting high, man. That dude was getting high, man. Seriously. That wasn't something that happened in the end. This was something that probably was going on throughout the whole thing, and it was overlooked because of who he was.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can believe it. I can
Same
believe
thing with Miles Davis. They overlooked the stuff he did. They overlooked George Clinton, what George Clinton was doing. I mean, it just at the end, it all came to light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It just accumulated.
Man, he was getting blasted through all that probably.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that was a sad.
Yeah, that was a
transition.
sad drop off.
Pause that.
Goddamn. CX.
Now we talking about X, man. You know, shout out to DMX, man, and Swiss Beats still getting that paper, man. So.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. That nigga was roller skating in his house with the big ass Mickey Mouse statue or whatever.
That man
Who,
made
Swiss?
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
That man made it. That was around the time.
He's skating with Henny in his hand, got a drink in his hand, a cigar, skating, doing circles and shit around a big ass 18-foot statue of Mickey Mouse.
That man made it.
Yeah, he got too much
Just an
free
18-foot
cash.
statue of Mickey Mouse. That man made it. I can't. If I'm ever blessed to get to that point, I'm gonna Instagram live that. I'm gonna roller skate around my house. My kids will love a big statue of Mickey Mouse. So go get that All Praises Due.
Yeah.
It's available right now, so I could roller
Right
skate in my
now.
house. But yeah. Yeah, man. The amount of love it's getting is like overwhelming to me, though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean it's really encouraging because you already know in this game it's plenty of discouragement to be had. You know, for everybody to share. So like a little bit like just a little bit of props or whatever. People showing love is like it goes a long way with me. So it's crazy.
Let's get that All Praises tour going on.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Can you also text my boss and ask him can I can I go on a tour?
Yo,
sorry, Dame Dash.
How do niggas who have 9 to 5s go on tour?
That's a great question.
Leave of absence.
Your man went on tour.
Who?
One half of Speaker Bullies.
Oh, Superstition. He took.
He toured for a whole year. He took off.
Yeah.
He got some nice ass bosses.
Right.
God damn! I wish I could take a year off.
He worked it out. I forget exactly how he told me he did it, but he worked it out, and he actually got a Yeah, well, I'll let him tell it. I don't know the specifics of it, but yeah, he worked it out perfectly.
Damn, that's the move right there.
Yeah, take a leave of absence.
Right.
But if you got 9 to 5, you just got to do shows on weekends.
Yeah,
Friday nights and weekends.
He's one of the first people that I've kind of talked to about how to try to balance that work-life balance as it pertains to like music, you know, hip hop.
How do you do that?
So I don't know. He's got to figure it out though. But you just have to figure out how what needs your family has. And what needs the music, supporting that the music thing has, or just sustaining it, I should say, and like and balance it. That's the most general way to phrase that. But like you're literally finding out what each part needs,
right,
and then supplying that, and then discarding everything else that is a distraction or everything that's like a hindrance or gets in the way of that. So,
I have a great question for you.
I don't know if I can. That terrible explanation. I don't know.
No. If you could do a song with any battle rapper,
that's a good question.
Who would it be?
You know, battle rappers are like notoriously like
bad songwriters.
Yeah, they're known for kind of making songs that don't really translate to. Because I look at it as two completely different muscle groups. Like battle rap is like a whole nother thing. It requires crazy talent. It's a performance art,
right?
And then like making songs is a whole nother thing. But a few of them, like what's his name? You gonna get this work? Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux is a great songwriter.
Yeah, he's been one of the ones I'm like, that would stand up. I think
Loaded Lux is the most consistent songwriting battle rapper by far.
Yep.
Nobody's even coming close.
Yeah, he could really do that.
Sue Surfer is also good.
I'm not familiar with a lot of his songs like that.
Sue Surfer is pretty good. Like to me, there's only like 3 battle rappers that are good songwriters: Sue Surf, Lux, and Cortez. Cortez has great songs that I actually like.
That would be dope. But yeah, Lux is he'll probably be the easiest one, I think, to create something that stands up.
Right.
My favorite battle rappers are like, I don't think I've heard a song from them.
Oh, and Averb is good. Actually,
really?
Yes. Averb is a good songwriter.
But like my favorite,
I was surprised.
Really? Yeah, I'd be surprised too. I was surprised when I heard Loaded Lux. This was years ago too. He had a mixtape series that was crazy. I'm just like, yo, these songs are dope.
Yeah.
But my favorites are K-Shine, Av,
who are battling right now.
Right. Ironically.
Right.
I want to see that. I don't even know who to root for in that one. Because I'm one of the. I said this in the last podcast. I'm one of the fans of battle rap that's not able to be partial. Whichever one means you're not able to like
impartial.
Yeah. So So if it's somebody I like and they're losing, like I'm either in denial about it or I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the rest of it.
I used to be like that with Charlie Clips early on.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think anybody could beat Charlie Clips.
Right.
Then he started losing.
Yeah, but when you're not
like
able to be
decisively.
right. The problem is when you're like this, like you don't realize that person lost until like later. When the denial wears off, you're like, oh he lost 2-1 on that one.
I go back to Charlie Clips B Magic battle. Like really, Clips only had the first round.
Yeah.
After that, B Magic killed him.
That's when around the time he established the rep for not having a third round at all.
Yes.
So, I mean that was
But
Clips is dope though.
I still stand by Clips beat Loaded Lux. I still stand by that. Like
I gotta see that again.
At least 2-1. because look, I don't. First round, Clip's first round was stupid.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he'll bring it first and second.
Like his first round, he said they're gonna have to put Harlem Hospital and something to put you back together.
Yeah,
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, Clip's
Nigga.
dope. He could go off top and all that. Pause. But like that I like to see, like we talked about earlier, I like to see either really close battles, 2-1 either way, or blowouts. Because like K-Shine and Averb.
I like close battles. Yeah, that
That
was a blowout.
Favorite, that's my favorite battle. Because K-Shine destroyed.
Oh my god.
Yo, that was nasty.
So does that mean K-Shine can beat Murder Mook?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's something.
RBE, put it together.
Yeah, that would be amazing to see. I think so. No, a lot of people aren't going to agree with that because they look at those three. You know, those three meaning Mook, Rex, and K-Shine as being like 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Well, K-Shine being the weakest of the three. K-Shine destroyed Rex. I mean, that wasn't even.
But K-Shine got killed by Big T. Did you see Did you see that battle? I want to say Summer Jam 5.
I might gotta check it. That doesn't stand out.
It
But like I told you, I'm not able to be impartial, so I might have just blocked it out. Like, nah, it didn't even happen. So I don't even know. I don't even know.
You have to watch this battle. K-Shine gets 3-0'd.
Nah, I refuse to believe that.
It's not even close.
I refuse to believe that.
Okay.
Nope. I've never seen K-Shine be 3-0'd. I've seen him lose before. I didn't realize until a year after the fact.
Did you think he beat Arsenal when he brought the midget out?
Yo, I gotta see that again. I forgot he did that.
What he
like,
said?
I hate midgets.
That nigga said, I'll bring out a Tommy the size of this, something like that. And he brought the midget out. I was like, whoa. Yo, when you bringing out midgets as a prop, nigga, you won that round.
Right.
I don't care what you said.
On top. Like, yo, you found a little, I think little person is the term they
midget.
Yeah.
But you actually, the midget actually agreed.
Right. He was like, all right, shit. Let's do it. I'll be a prop for your battle.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
Nigga.
I'd have been like, all right, man, I don't know what you're going to pull out in the next round, so you got it. I don't even, that's good. People would bring like, Lux brought a casket.
Wow.
And had like a funeral procession.
Oh, yeah. Calico.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Even I look back on that battle and I say, it's closer than what people say.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest ones where I realized that's when I realized I had the problem of not being able to be impartial.
Yes.
Because I thought it was a blowout 3-0, no debate.
Oh, for who?
For Lux.
How could it be a 3-0 when he didn't get past the first round?
So when I went back, the thing that got all
you
the press
really impartial, nigga.
The thing that got the press was you gonna get this work. And like that whole thing, and it just looked like when in the culture, everybody was just talking about how that was like how he sunned him and all that kind of stuff. When you go back and listen to it or watch it again, he choked for like 20 minutes, like on one line.
Yeah.
Harlem Hospital giving beds out, and that's and that became a meme in and of itself. It was crazy. When you go back and watch some of these battles again, you're like,
shout out to Fat Vaughn. That's Fat Vaughn's favorite statement.
Yeah,
Harlem Hospital giving beds out.
Shout out to Fat Vaughn, my man.
Harlem Hospital giving beds out. I wonder how much they hear that at Harlem Hospital.
Yeah. Y'all giving beds out? Yeah. Niggas walking. Y'all. I heard y'all giving beds out. What's up?
Yeah, they probably get the phone and be like,
"What's cracking?"
There's another one. Here we go again.
Security.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But when you look back at some of these battles, it's way different in retrospect. You're just like, wow,
it is.
That's not what I thought it was.
Like, you know what? I even go back and listen to music, and of course I'm older. You can't feel the same when you listen to murder music.
Yeah.
When you were 22 as to 40 something.
Right. I'm not 40 something.
Right.
I'm not on that same. I don't have that same energy.
Yeah. Your mentality in a sense has changed too.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
It's hard. It's hard to get excited about it. About the sensationalism of it. Like,
right.
I blow your brains out. It's just like I'd rather not.
Like the young mind is so impressionable.
Yeah.
It's like my wife. She's like a den mother to the basketball team. At the nearest high school, so she takes the girls to the games and stuff. Okay. So she's in the parking lot waiting for the girls to come out. The girls come out, get in the car, and these young dudes pull up next to her and be like, excuse me, miss, and she drives off. And the girl's in the car, ooh, he calling you. Like, what, my wife's supposed to stop the car and be like, hey, baby. Like,
that was actually a lightweight example.
Yeah,
because excuse me, miss. Like I'm expecting like the worst. Like
I don't think it was excuse me, miss, but it was something like, hey, shorty.
Those young men are actually very polite about it.
Right, yeah,
they could have been one directions.
Yeah.
My bad.
that was a light example.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah. Now I know what you're saying though. Like it's times. I never thought I'd be the person saying this, but times are different. The kids are different.
They are.
Music is whacker. You know what? I'm gonna stop hating on music because niggas is gonna listen. There was whack music when we was coming up.
There was.
And guess what? I still listen to it. I listened to Young MC, who to me was terrible, but he had good songs.
Yeah. The whack music back then aged better. I can't even call it whack. It was just music I didn't want to hear at the time.
Well,
because I wanted to hear murder music.
music came out so infrequently.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not like it is now.
Yeah, that's true. And there was also the accessibility was gone.
Yeah,
there was no logging on and seeing what Ghostface was talking about. Like when Iron Man came out, it was like you got to wait another year for.
And then you had so many different lanes too from different types of music. Yeah, all of it was hip hop, but it was so many different lanes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you had X Clan, you had Onyx, you had like all these groups were different, nice and smooth. Mm-hmm. You had Biz Markie, you had the funny shit, you had the serious shit, you had the Black Power shit.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We kind of have that now, but we're spoiled. Like back then, we were actually spoiled back then too. But like, so we would get a Ghostface record, and I keep using Ghostface. That's like the.
I know.
That's
he's a staple.
Right.
Tracy got shot in the face. My house was overcrowded.
yo, that line. First of all, he buried the lead like crazy.
I can't wait to interview Ghostface to see ask him what the fuck he's talking about on that song.
Got shot like if you're comparing problems, like Stacey won. Like you had too many people in your house. Stacey got shot in the face. His house was overcrowded. Like why? How are you comparing your problems to Stacey's?
Right.
Yo, that's crazy, Ghost. But I forgot my whole point. But he was like, Stacey got shot in the face. But forget that. My house was overcrowded.
No, I think his house was overcrowded because she actually died. I think that's Tracy got shot in the face. My house was overcrowded.
Oh, I said Stacey. Tracy got shot in the face.
Yeah, or whoever.
Why would that cause that?
You know, you have the repass at your house when people come to your house after the funeral.
All right, so maybe I've been misinterpreting this lyric the whole time.
I think so.
Tracy got shot in the face.
My house is overcrowded.
Because of that, I'd have to infer a lot. Because of that, we had the repass at my house. And it was very packed.
Yes. In white people words, yes.
Come on, man. Come on. That's
Facebook Live. Help me out. Tell this nigga.
If Tracy spent, no, I'm not. That's not even funny. Never mind. But yeah, man.
But I always thought that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tracy died, and a lot of people came to his house after the funeral.
That never occurred to me. The whole time
you thought he was comparing Tracy getting shot in the face to his house?
I thought he was like Tracy got shot in the face. My house was overcrowded. Wow. So we both have problems to deal with.
Yo, I know that nigga say some wild shit. But
Ghostface do say some wild
shit.
At least my shit ties it together.
What about in Supreme Clientele when he said his made the cover, now count how many veins on it? What's happening?
I have no idea.
You remember that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I have none.
That's a podcast in and of itself. Like we should break down Ghostface lines every once in a while.
Oh, yes.
That would be crazy.
Let's do that. Hold up. Where's my phone at? We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna do that.
Oh,
I'm looking at two cameras.
Now?
Yeah,
that's crazy. I've been looking at that.
You know what?
Time.
Pull up your favorite Ghostface song. Pull up the lyrics.
Wait, and say it on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Oh look, what somebody said Ghost was just saying stuff. Yeah, Ghost had a very eclectic way of delivering content.
Yeah, he do.
They do. He said some stuff that was just like, I feel like it didn't make sense, but it probably did. That's another thing. I heard these songs so young that I was like, yo, I don't get this right now, but I know there's a bunch of stuff I don't get, so I'm able to still listen to it and accept it and enjoy it for what it is. So maybe, I just chalked it all up to that. I gave everybody the benefit of the doubt back then. Right. And Wu had a ton of lines that I was like, I don't quite know what that means, but I feel it.
I think
for Tracy. Poor Tracy.
Oh, okay. Here we go. This is from Ghostface, Supreme Clientele, the song One. Hey, yo, we at the weed gate waiting for Jake. We want 8 ravioli bags, 2 thirsty villains yelling bellyaches.
I know what that means now. At the time, I was like, yo, he loves pasta.
I was thinking drug mule.
Yeah.
2 chicks.
Hold on.
Drug mules. 2 thirsty villains yelling bellyaches.
Maybe I don't know what that means now. Master Vengeance.
Because heavyweight rhyme riders hitting the grass that's the ripest. Pull out this kite from this white bitch.
Yeah, now that's what. Yeah, that means what that means.
Yes, but I always thought, hey, yo, I mean, at least that's what I thought it was. Hey, yo, we at the weed gate waiting for Jake. We want 8 ravioli bags, 2 thirsty villains yelling bellyaches. I'm thinking drug mules.
It's definitely drug related.
I could be wrong. Oh yes, it's very drug related.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to.
Does anybody on Facebook Live know?
Rhymes is made of garlic. Never in the target when the narcs hit.
You say only Ghost knows.
So this is what I don't get.
Might start to snitch.
This is what I get. Drew Hill bitches, specialist lounging at the mosque, suede kufi rap, undercover dentist. What?
Oh, say it again.
Drew Hill bitches, specialist lounging at the mosque, suede kufi rap, undercover dentist.
So Drew Hill is an actual place.
Yeah.
Right.
In Baltimore.
But what the fuck is specialist lounging at the mosque, undercover dentist? What?
I guess this is actually a bad idea.
Ghost, you got some explaining to do.
Ghost is a unquestionable legend.
He is, but god damn it, Ghost, you gotta explain some of these lyrics because me no comprende.
I mean that's
and you know what's wild? When did Supreme Clientele come out?
97.
And I still don't understand.
Was it? No. It wasn't 90. It wasn't 97.
No, it was after that.
Some abstract shit. That's all.
Supreme Clientele. There's no love to be found.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get my Googles up. Supreme Clientele.
Speaking of Supreme Clientele, my man just passed.
Who?
I shouldn't even brought it up. I didn't have his name at the top of my head.
Whoa. February 2000. It's 18 years?
Dang. It came out in 2000?
That's what this is.
I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of Iron Man. Yeah, Supreme Clientele. Yeah, that's 2000. Yeah.
Wow.
That's when I graduated. Yep.
Almost 20 years and I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yo, you know what? Rap Genius. I need the dudes at Rap Genius.
Superb was who passed.
He did?
Yep.
Wow.
A couple days ago, too. It's recent.
How?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Rest in peace, Superb.
Yeah.
Rap Genius. Please get a hold of Ghostface. If somebody knows Rob from Rap Genius, get him on the phone
Martin.
And have him please decipher Ghostface lyrics for One. Break that shit down to me.
That was crazy. That beat, that song. One, like that song, the Beat Nuts made that. made that beat.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
I heard Black Rob turn that beat down.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
They had initially sent that to Black Rob.
Wow. Where Black Rob at now anyway?
That's a good question.
I know he
had some incredible.
He was on the Bad Boy tour.
I thought he was in Germany one time.
They tour. Some of these artists that came out back then, they've been touring around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I actually saw a video of Black Rob performing "Whoa" at like a backyard party. It wasn't.
Yeah. Hey, you get it how you get it. Get it however you can get it.
Yeah, but goddamn, that's a legend.
Depending on what the bag is, I'll make a whole album in your backyard now. Tonight.
This didn't look like the bag type of party.
It was a baggy type of party.
It didn't look. But shout out to Black Rob. I love Black Rob.
When Whoa came out, come on, Buck Wild did that joint, didn't he?
Yes,
Crazy.
I didn't like Whoa when it first came out.
Really? I never met anybody that said that.
I thought, no, listen. I had a rinky-dink Toyota Corolla with little ass speakers, and like anything I played was going to be below average anyway.
Right.
So I thought Whoa was New York's version of Juvenile's Ha. I was like, oh, these niggas is copying. New York's supposed to be innovators. Then I went to the.
You would be so disappointed if you were 18 today.
I went to the club. Shout out DJ Damon. Oh my God. This nigga played Whoa. Yeah. Them drums hit.
Blew your brains out,
nigga.
Yeah. That song was that.
And it was already a year after Whoa had came out.
Yeah. It stayed hot for a long time.
It stayed hot because I think the remix didn't come out immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then it didn't. Like the song would come out, it would live. Then the remix would sound different and come out way later, and you like, it would be so crazy.
Rod Digger was on the remix. Digger, the Brat, a nigga sound like Biggie was on there. The Mad Rapper was on there. Not Jermaine Dupri. Somebody else is on there. It was like six or seven people on that remix.
His album wasn't bad though.
It wasn't. His album. He doesn't have that's the thing about Black Rob. He doesn't. You can't go back and be like, this album was bad. Right. Like, all his albums stand up.
Yeah.
Even his most recent one, they had the band on it.
Say what?
Remember the band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might have had one after that, but the most recent one where he was with Bad Boy had the band. The band was still like the show was still on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was a minute ago. But
shout out to Babs from the band. She got into battle rap heavy.
Yeah. She's doing the Queen of the Ring thing, right?
Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, that's dope. But like you mentioned, I was gonna say that Black Rob was one of the most slept on beat pickers out there. But then you mentioned Rod Digger, and Rod Digger is like
first album,
super slept on.
First album,
Knots, like 5 Knots tracks or something like that.
Did she have the Beat Miners on there?
Yeah, she had the Beat Miners. She had Swiss. She had Preem. She had everyone. It was everyone.
How
Just Blaze.
How much of that was Busta?
I don't know. I don't know. But she established herself on that album.
Right.
But you were like, she's rapping. Like,
shout out to Dirty Harriet.
Yeah, she had a joint that came out that was never released, right? What was that?
She did an album, huh?
She came out with an album that was never released or something.
Oh yeah.
She
did have a second album that never came out.
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
Yeah. She actually has a unmixed version of it on her Bandcamp.
Really?
Yep.
Yo, imagine all the people who deserve second albums whose second albums never came out.
Right.
But they're done. Like Tracy Lee still has an album sitting on the shelf of Universal with production from Kanye West and when Kanye was hot.
Right.
This is just to get by Kanye.
Right.
And all the early Kanye shit. Like I would have loved to hear Tracy Lee over that shit.
Right. Yeah, I would have liked to hear that myself.
Yeah, Tracy Lee is dope.
DV Alias Christ has a whole album with Bink, Knots, on Def Jam's vaults that has never seen the light of day.
Yeah, Lord Have Mercy.
But he has the files.
Lord Have Mercy has a whole a whole album. You know, it's called The Ungodly Hour. It never came out. It's shelved somewhere. I'm sure it's crazy.
I hate when they do that, man.
These record labels could make so much money from these unreleased albums.
Yeah.
Yo, let these shits go, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's that A&R too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, A&R is dead. Like, here's what labels should do. Def Jam, start Def Jam Underground or Def Jam Classic and just release all those fucking 90s rappers who made albums under Def Jam that you never put out. I'm pretty sure there's some unreleased Kool G Rap Def Jam songs, and
Crazy.
even though he was never on Def Jam, that was a bad example, but
Yeah.
We got your point though.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's probably so much, as much music as it has leaked over the years. I'm sure it's probably like a ton of unreleased stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
definitely
crazy.
is. It definitely is.
Yeah, imagine it, like the songs that never, the songs that never make it to an album.
Right.
Yeah.
The songs are done, but they don't make it to an album. Like, I'm pretty sure Ninth Wonder probably had a song on a Nas album, but it didn't get picked for the album.
So we talk about rappers that are like, they have a great ear for production. Who are some that don't have? Who do you think are some that don't have?
That
What'd you say?
Nas.
Yo, I've heard from producers like that are like, I've heard beats that he's turned down before.
Nas?
Yeah, and I'm just like, how?
Look, I'm not gonna come on here and disparage Nas for his
Don't even try to do this. Don't try to do this
for his beat picking.
Don't try to take the high road on us, because you're the main one that likes to throw out these controversial statements.
I do.
I just asked who was the one. Who's the one
Nas does come to mind.
Okay, that's fair.
He's not the only one.
Yeah.
No, he ain't.
I would have to throw Jay in there. Most recently,
Z?
yes.
Recently. Okay.
Yeah, most recently.
But he's like responsible for like
I'm
some of the greatest production lineups in
No,
history.
I'm talking about after Rock Boys. Like, I don't think Watch the Throne maybe.
Shout to
Yeah,
Sean-
I'd
shout
say
to
after
Sean
that.
CLV on Rock Boys.
I think to me, Jay ain't gonna be Jay until they get back with Just Blaze. That's just my opinion.
I'll pay $49.99 for a Just Blaze Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
I would pay $49.99 for a Rock Marciano Just Blaze record, and he'll probably do that shit.
Right.
Digital download only.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will pay $49.99 for it. There's no debate about that. He sold his last one for $30,
Right.
and I bought it. Like Rock Marciano.
The digital download
Yeah.
for $30.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holla.
And I'm not, because I don't.
I am not knocking his fucking hustle.
No.
I mean, that's a testament to how he connects with his fan base, though. Like he makes what his fan base wants to hear.
Yes.
It does not deviate from it.
Like, he's like, I don't care. I don't want to cross over into pop. I just want to make
Right.
shit for my core fans.
Right. Exactly.
It's like Griselda.
Yeah,
Same
exactly. And if we're talking about like to loop this back around to what you're talking about, the content being like hard to relate to or whatever, I'm a fan of rap and like people who are skilled at it, like
too.
the technical aspect of it.
Me too.
So Conway, talking about his young boy shooting you 14 times with the blick, I saw him crack smile, like that kind of stuff. Like I obviously can't relate to that, but like in terms of like his skill set, I'm impressed by how he was able to word it and structure it and all kind of stuff. So I'm able to be a fan of Conway on a technical level. And like all these rappers that say like crazy stuff, if they're able to do it in a way where it's impressively done, and I'm just like, yo, he was crazy. For how
Visualize. He makes you visualize it.
exactly. Then I'm able to appreciate that. But it's not something I want to go out and like. I'm not influenced like to try that stuff.
Right,
Like,
right.
I think music should be consumed like alcohol. I mean, it should be marketed like alcohol. Like if you're young enough, if you're too young to be able to consume it responsibly, you shouldn't have access to it.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, it's if you're talking about influence, that's the only way to. I think that's the only way to really look at it.
They would have to do movies and stuff the same way.
Yeah.
They're supposed to.
Video games too.
They're supposed to. They have rating systems that are supposed to keep. They're supposed to moderate.
They have rating systems for music.
Yeah, they do.
They do, but I mean, you can.
It's the parents. It's the parents, Prince.
Right,
It's the
yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
It's the
You're right,
parents.
you're right,
Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
the parents.
But I'm just saying, like So if we're gonna do that, you can't blame you can't put any blame on the artist for making content.
Oh no,
you know what I'm saying? That that's not suited for somebody that's young.
No, that's just stupid.
Yeah,
that's a parental aspect. I mean, shit. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got a lot of bodies then, man.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people done killed a lot of people from watching Predator.
Exactly. Nah. But see, we're old enough to be able to suspend disbelief. Like, none of us were ever like, yo, Arnold Schwarzenegger really jumped out of a helicopter and shot a rocket launcher at a, you know what I'm saying, at whatever.
Right.
But we're also not like, yo, Conway really shot 15 people yesterday on, you know, when he was recording this with you know, West Side Gun or whatever. And we're able to listen to it and enjoy it like as entertainment.
You know what? The crazy thing is this. A movie, some people will look at a movie, even if a movie is based on true events, they'll think it's fake. Some people think it's fake. The thing that I remember growing up that traumatized kids, around that time was wrestling. When we found out wrestling was fake.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was fake.
Wait a minute, when?
It was fake. When it came to the Capitol Center and you seen it, and it was like, it's fake.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you see wrestling live, you know it's fake.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
yeah. That was like one of the main things, and because that we sensed that we looked at that as real life. You know what I'm saying? Not like a movie or something like that. Not like music or nothing. But same with the music. I think they can differentiate between these dudes telling the truth, and some of them can't, because some of these dudes, it's like, when you get in this rap game, you wasn't from that life, but you try to portray that life. You know what I'm saying? So you asking for trouble, because people gonna want to see if it's real.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point too. That's a good point.
People gonna want to see if it's real.
Yeah.
So
however they want to too.
Right.
If that means testing somebody when they're out.
They want to see if it's real.
Or, yeah.
You got the blicky right now?
Right. Show it to me.
Yeah. Somebody, you know how it is, man. When you see, when we even when we were listening to, when we grew up listening to rap and we see these videos, we're like, man, he got a Scarface Porsche on a video. Then when you see him, he riding around in the cab. Hey man, where your Porsche at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point too. That's a good counterpoint actually.
I always come back to, what do 90s rappers do for money?
Tour.
They tour.
Everybody's not touring.
A lot of them are.
A lot of them are. And the thing about a lot of 90s rappers, to me, a lot of them were great visualizers and not just telling the story, but visualizing whatever they're rapping about. You look at how many rappers from the 90s became actors.
Yeah.
It was an easy transition for them.
Yeah, but when you look at the total number, it's maybe 2%.
But the ones that became actors became like household name actors. You talking about LL, you talking about Meth, you talking about like they became like, they're like naturals too.
But there were hundreds of 90s rappers.
Yeah.
One not even 1% made it into acting.
You got some of them that you didn't really like. Groovy Chill. You remember Groovy Chill?
Yeah.
Look at Chill. He straight up. Yeah.
But still, you're talking about maybe 20 rappers. You can't name more than 20 90s rappers that made it into acting.
Yeah, I mean, but just the impact they had when they got in, it's just like you wouldn't suspect that transition to be like as smooth as it's been for even that small amount. But
you think about some of these new age rappers becoming actors.
Yeah, I can't see it. You know what's funny though? Torae is a great actor. And he's also on All Praises Due, which is out right now on all digital platforms.
iTunes, Tidal.
Everything.
Everywhere. All Praises Due.
Shazam.
You can Shazam it if you hear it out somewhere and figure out that it's from All Praises Due.
So you guys put this out independently. There's no label behind you guys, right?
Yep. Right. Yeah, it's on Internal Affairs, which is Torae's label, actually.
Wow.
Okay.
So Torae's company, I should say.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't have to call another man daddy.
Right. The crazy thing is,
that's not Harlem. That's not Harlem.
The crazy thing is, if it's on iTunes, then it's on Shazam. Apple owns Shazam, so
It
that
does?
is crazy.
Yeah, they own Shazam.
They bought it relatively recently, right?
Yeah, and now you know how Shazam
For how much?
Probably $1 billion.
A good amount of money.
Or $500 million.
Enough to make you think, I wish I thought of that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wish Shazam was mine.
So now it's like, whereas though Shazam, if you had an Android phone, it would send you to like Spotify or Google Play. That's cut out. I think.
No, it still does.
Still there?
If you have Android, look, just because iTunes owns it, they're not going to cut their
they still
their
but
nose despite their face.
I know on if I'm not mistaken on the iPhone, which it's when it just does Apple Music now.
I can see that, but on the Android, they want them spins.
Oh yeah, they still want it.
Yeah.
They still want it, but they brought Shazam. They brought that, so
yeah,
that's tight.
Apple.
I mean, that's probably up to Spotify whether they want Shazam to still open their app. The APIs
they wouldn't. I don't think there's a reason to funnel it through one channel.
No.
You can have two streams.
I hate this fucking streaming war shit. Like, I wanted to listen to Jay-Z the other day, but I'm not buying Tidal. I'm not getting Tidal just to listen to Jay-Z.
I don't understand that whole thing. Like, I felt like that when
Jay, I will buy your CDs all over again and put them on a fucking thumb drive and listen to them in my car. I'm not getting the Tidal subscription just to listen to your shit.
It's like making you get a Costco membership when you just want the big thing of water.
Yeah.
Like, you're paying all this money, but you just want one thing.
Nigga, I just want the big thing of ketchup.
Wow.
And you want me to pay $50 a year.
Oh, is it? Yeah, a year. Like, I don't want to pay a reoccurring fee for like the one thing I want. But there's a bunch of stuff on Tidal.
I mean, I think Jay just bucking up against Apple and Spotify.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But enough is enough.
Yeah, it
there's
is.
a bunch of stuff on.
He should
on
just
Tidal.
go. I ain't gonna tell him. I ain't trying to tell him what to do. But
I am.
All Praises Due is actually on Tidal. Yeah.
I
don't know if I mentioned that.
Did we know that?
No, I did. It just occurred to me just now.
It just came out.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
wow.
Interesting.
What
you could buy it right now.
Did the name? What Torae came up with the name to give dedication to you, or?
So it was a play on words. It was like All Praises Due. I did all the beats, so it's like a I guess a double entendre kind of thing.
Right.
And what's funny is it started out like no problems. I was like, oh, that's a dope idea. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let's start working on it. As we were working on it, we were developing artwork and all that, and it had like a religious theme to it and all that. But the music itself is not. It doesn't have anything to do with that specifically. It's just rap. It's just good rap music.
Right.
Something dinged.
Is that me? Whoa.
Does that mean we had?
No. You good.
Did we get money? Did we get the bag? We can go now.
Oh man.
We don't get the bag.
Oh, okay. But so it had like kind of it was developing like a religious kind of look to it. And we were like, that might be disrespectful because the content isn't really, it's not about that. So we started kind of making it a little bit more general, the way it looked.
Right.
And then it initially had like, first it was like a whole thing. Like, so there's an amazing graphic designer named Kame One, who's you can find him online at Kame One. He did like this painting that was crazy. Torae might want to put it out at some point, but
actual painting.
Yeah, like he actually painted something and like made it. He put it in the digital form.
Okay.
But so it had like a lot of kind of religious references to it. So we stripped that out.
Wow.
We asked to do like a new one. So he did another one. It was crazy, and it was kind of what you see now, but it had like the prayer hands in the back.
Right.
And then we were like, that's still kind of pushed. I was uncomfortable with it. He was uncomfortable with it. So we were like, let's just take that out too. So the only thing that remains is just the title, All Praises Due.
Right.
So we stripped out anything that would make somebody feel uncomfortable, because it's also part of a Muslim saying also. So we didn't want to offend anyone or do anything crazy like that.
All praise due to Allah.
Yeah, that's the
right,
part of the thing. So we just wanted to make sure that it was just like, this is just a play on words with my production name and the fact that I produced everything and he's rhyming on everything, and it's just it's just something that we had no ill intention on. It's just something to just play on words. So that's where the name came from.
And let me ask you this too: what did Skyzoo say after he heard that?
He just tweeted about it, said it was dope.
Oh,
so
yeah?
He was like, he's like, shout out to my brothers, it's a dope album. So that's also crazy encouraging.
He didn't say, God damn it, why you ain't send me these
That's
beats?
what I was ready to say. It's like, I don't think anybody said, Dad, praise, man. You must slip me some placebos, man. He gave everything to Torae, man.
He has it's a folder. I can give him a folder today if he was like, yo, send it through. I'm like, send. So he didn't have to worry about that either.
I can't wait to find that Tina Marie beat in my Gmail when I get home. Oh my God.
Man, that beat that's speaking of stuff that didn't age well. If you listen to that, it'd be like,
are you crazy?
Right. When's the last time you heard that beat?
It's been years, but
right.
But if you watch the video of You guys playing beats for DV Alias Christ.
Yeah, DV Alias has an album out right now called Music.
Music.
That's
you did
crazy.
song number 2?
Yeah, I did number 2. So I have 2 songs on there.
Right.
But yes, and the whole thing is crazy though. Like there's a producer on there named Kelikovsky.
Russia. from UK.
Yeah,
that's my man.
It's cold.
He's a monster.
Yeah,
it's a couple of them. Him, Mike Forte.
Yeah,
and it's like three or four of them.
Jasu.
Yeah, Jasu. Yeah, he should be on 2000 XL.
Yep.
Yeah, he grew up now. Jasu grew up now.
Jasu's on that album.
No.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Jasu used to be on the 2000 XL. Shout out to Louis Den.
Yes, that's
Louis Den.
Louis Den. Yep,
Louis Den. That's what
all those dudes are dope.
That's why I found out about Kev, Koski on there. Him and Mike Forte.
Yep.
And Jasu not with that, but I found out about Jasu as well.
They're kind of in a similar circle. Yeah. They all know, they all.
Jasu is, I want to say Germany.
No, he's I want to say Scottish. I could be. I hope
really.
I hope I'm not offended. I forget.
Yeah,
I forget. But
he's something. He's white.
Oh yeah, they're in Europe.
It's definitely Europe.
Yeah,
like, they're just. I mean, they're real dope. They make I don't know. They're probably able to make everything now. They're probably keeping up with the energy and everything that's going on now. But they when I found out about them, they were making like traditional, like seriously dope hip hop.
They were doing
like high level.
They were doing like say if it was me praise. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing me praising like 4 other dudes out of the whole collective, right? We're in this room, everybody in here making beats. You filming everything, saying flip this sample. That's what they was doing.
Yeah. They were
really.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
I like what's the cats they oh man, not Finland. They might be from Germany. Their group.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Right,
that group from Finland. Okay, yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna come to me. Let's go to the next subject.
It's gonna eat you up now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but they kept Costley. Well, I forgot his name, but he definitely got some heat, man. I remember him on FL Studio, and he used the MPC Touch now.
Oh,
Touch.
Snow Goons.
Yeah, Kevin Koski.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about. Snow
they're
Goons
dope too.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
Yeah, no, they're dope too.
I remember I met Snow Goons through Reef in Philadelphia. Yeah, Reef the Lost Cause. And Hayes is actually on their first album.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
I got Hayes on 2 songs on their album.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, you also would have plugged for me and AG the Coroner.
Yes, that song Jump.
Yeah, Jumping.
Yeah.
We've been sending stuff back and forth, and like, yo, he's crazy dope.
AG is underrated.
Dope. Very underrated.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something, man. You ever send a beat to somebody, right? And you got the jump formatted, right?
Yeah.
And then when you hear the song, man, they rapping over the hook. And you're like, man, you rapping over the hook? No, that's how I wanted it. I wanted to rap. I'm like, but that's the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done that sometimes, man. Somebody rapping over the hook, and you're like, that part is the verse.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
the sequence is an intro. That's got the 16-bar verse.
That's why the producer needs to be in the studio.
That is
with
true.
with the artist.
That is true.
Or you have to have an understanding with that artist if you're not in the studio with them.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like for instance, on All Praises Due, the song is a song called Stark Godly, and I sequenced it like kind of 16-bar verse, 8-bar hook, whatever, and Torae rhymed over the verse obviously, but then like a part of the hook, but the way he did it, like it made he did it where it was like the music was moving like organically. It sounded like it was like it was just structured like that on purpose. It was like it just fit perfectly the way he did it. Because it wasn't like he was just rhyming the same way all the way through. Like he switched up and made it, adjustments and all that. Like he's also like a producer himself. He's like a visionary. He brought in musicians and all.
He did a song with this youngin' I know named Bullet Brock, and my man Il Measured did the beat. Torae did. This was some years ago, and I was like, this was when you was still doing stuff. You was doing stuff with Sky around that time, and I was like, how the hell? I said, man, how the hell y'all get a song with Torae? And I'm thinking like, well, Brock must have had some connections with Torae to get him on. He was like a feature on there, and he ripped it, John. He ripped it. He ripped it.
So I think some artists are too fucking artistic to even know when the hook is supposed to come in. Like, if you give a structured beat to Earl Sweatshirt, that nigga's gonna rap over the whole song with no hook.
Yeah. That's different.
Like, Earl Sweatshirt does not give a fuck when the bridge of the song comes in.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
He said, "Oh, is Chick singing on the hook? Okay, let me rap over her shit."
Yeah.
I mean, some rappers have it, some don't. Like Tora's a visionary. Like, a lot of people I'm working with, I'm able to see that, like, yo, he's like, it's people that have time in the game. I'm noticing also, a lot of people that are new, I think, are having a harder time trying to look at stuff and be and visualize how it can be kind of out the box or whatever.
I think MF Doom is like that.
Oh man, we ain't even talk about
I think MF Doom won't give a fuck about hooks or bridges either.
Nothing.
Yeah,
nigga, you give MF Doom a beat, it's straight rapping. You ain't getting no hook.
He probably rapping off the intro sample and everything, man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
He'll do that to himself. Stuff he produced.
And Kool Keith.
Oh my God,
nigga,
that's even crazy.
Kool Keith is probably the worst.
Beat the funk, feet the funk, take the funk.
These guys operate on a whole nother plane.
Spectrum.
Yeah, that's a whole nother field.
Yeah.
But I think Earl Sweatshirt, like, out of the new niggas, he can really rap.
Yeah.
Earl Sweatshirt can really rap.
I'm gonna tell you somebody else that can really rap on the low too, and not really on the low. Hobson, man. The boy can rap, man.
Yeah.
I've never listened to Hobson.
Man, you need to listen to some of his other stuff.
His videos looked so weird with the contacts and all that shit. I never bothered
It's hard to.
I heard him on some hip hop stuff. He can rap.
Really?
Rap. Yeah, he faked people out with that trap jump that time. You know, I posted that a while ago. He got like 22 million views for that.
Oh shit! Wow.
No saying.
Damn. He big boying us here in the studio.
Nah, nothing like that. Nah, nothing like that.
Man, we getting live feeds in here, man.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Keep that on the capital LO.
Yeah. Wow. I ain't gonna say who, but you know.
Must be nice.
But that's artists. I mean, that's the thing about being artistic. Like, you can kind of be like rigid and like standardized and all that kind of stuff, but you can also go outside the box and just do some crazy stuff. And if your fan base feels that, then that's who you cater that to.
Yeah, I feel J. Cole can do anything the fuck he wants and people are gonna follow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has his fan base is really big and they'll accept it. Like, Rock Marciano has he has a big fan base too, but it's really specific.
Yeah. It's a cult. He got like a cult following.
Exactly. That's a way better way to put it. Yeah, exactly.
Like Doom.
Yeah, Doom has a fucking
These guys have cult followings. And the value with that is you're free. Like, you can make what you don't have to be like, what's my single gonna be? How am I gonna compete with Beyonce? Like, you're like, this is what I do.
Nigga, you're not making singles.
No, I mean, you don't have to when your cult following doesn't require that. So that's the crazy. I bet people would prefer to have that. If they had a choice. I
mean, that's like Stolen Drums. I was watching a podcast he was on. And
Producer's Grind.
Yeah. You seen that? Yeah. He broke it down, man. He was like, man, I was just making beats and posting them on Spotify every day for like a couple months.
No, SoundCloud.
No, he said Spotify too. Yeah, he was posting the beat on Spotify too. And he said when he got finished, and his friend told him, man, look at your
numbers.
Your numbers. And he looked at his numbers. He was like, I got stacks in here from them numbers. And he really breaks it down, man. You know what I'm saying? He really breaks it down. Real humble dude, man. And
shout out to Stolen Drums.
Yeah, shout out to Stolen Drums.
He's dope. He's doing stuff right now with Superstition too, by the way.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
And plus, he got the chill. He got his stuff on Chill Hop too on YouTube.
Yeah.
That dude is doing it. Chill Hop.
Yeah.
Chill Hop is a big ass channel.
Yeah, he said it's one dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was a staff. Like,
he says one dude. Said dude got sync licenses and everything out of this world.
Dog, do you know? Do you mean how many people ask me how many people are on my staff?
Right. Yeah. I believe it.
Oh man.
I believe it.
12.
Yeah.
I got 12 people on my staff.
You got like 15 businesses.
Yeah.
That's why people want to know why you like.
Yeah.
Where's your staff?
Yeah.
Because you have like you got the podcast, you got the YouTube channel, and that's one person can do that.
Yes.
You have a clothing line. You have several clothing lines.
Yes.
That aren't similar. Like you have
Right.
different clothing lines. You have
Shout out to Dirty Avenue Clothing. I'm wearing the Philadelphia hat right now. It's $31 on DirtyAvenueClothing.com.
definitely pick that up. I'm actually not
Don't we have a praise sweatshirt
We do actually
coming out soon?
We've had it since last December.
I still have your sweatshirt in my closet.
I have never picked. This is first of all. I've never worn this sweatshirt. We had to preface this because that sounds crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
This is a
preface
sweatshirt that he prototyped, had made and all that, and I've seen pictures of it, so I know it's crazy. But for whatever reason, I just haven't picked it up yet.
I keep forgetting to bring it here.
Me too. I keep forgetting to mention it.
I'm gonna bring it here and just leave it for the next time you come.
Right. Yeah, that'd be the easiest way to do it.
And he got edigging.com too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
So he has a whole sample service.
Oh, and phonics. Somebody just emailed me about
phonics, too.
phonics. You know what? Me, you, and Mo got to talk about something later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wink, wink.
I have a beat tape coming out at some point. I'm wrapping it. It's finished, but I'm like just fine tuning it, and it's called The Belief, and like half of the samples are from E-Digging.
Shout out to edigging.com.
Yeah.
I got some joints.
I
got some joints right here that
Oh man.
I'm actually gonna go through tomorrow. That's gonna go up on E-Digging. Shout out to all my E-Digging customers. I know I've been away. My basement got flooded.
What?
So yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
So-
I didn't even know that.
So my E-Digging office is actually Pod Blocks. So Pod Blocks and E-Digging will be out of the same office until my
Nice.
basement gets situated. But
Yeah, some point.
new stuff coming to E-Digging tomorrow.
Absolutely check that. It's gonna be. It's always crazy too.
I can't wait to hear these E-Digging flips though.
Yeah, you heard a lot of them. I touched a lot of them up too, so you might. You
Okay.
got to hear the updated version of it.
Okay.
I used to do a lot of them edigging flips too, but I stopped doing them because it was like I'm doing a couple of Jones, then you doing a couple of Jones, and it's like then somebody sitting back saying, "Damn man, I just used that sample." Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about within the collective, not the customers, but
Right.
But it doesn't matter though.
yeah,
That's
Like everybody flips it different.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. That's why all these sample packs that are coming out, like all the like composition packs and all that are dope. Some of my favorites are MSX Audio. They're incredible.
Yes.
But
Shout out to M Simp.
yeah, big shout to M Simp.
Man,
Yeah.
that dirty plugin they got, I use it in Beatmaker 3 too.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold up.
Oh, you got it here too.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you got. Oh, come on.
I gotta plug this.
Here you go, stunting.
I gotta plug this. This is 70s soul aesthetics
Yes, sir.
from MSX Audio.
Yep.
You get the stems of the songs. Man, this is crazy.
On the vinyl, you get a digital version
On the
too.
vinyl, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that whole company is crazy innovative. They're crazy talented.
This is what we're gonna do. In the month of November, I want a producer each week to come and flip a joint off of this album.
What?
That would be that would
Live
be crazy.
or what?
Yeah, live.
Mm.
Don't get scared. I mean, you. Come on, man. I gave you a Coca-Cola record with niggas on tambourines, and you flipped the shit out of that
I
record.
can believe it. I can believe it. CX is nasty with it.
No, steel drums.
Yo, how do you? So all right. So making beats live or with somebody in front of you or audience, whatever. How comfortable are you with that?
Very comfortable. I'd rather be in front of people while I'm making it than being by myself.
For real?
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm not uncomfortable with it, but I prefer to be by myself making the music.
Me too.
Or with like another
One person,
like
yeah.
one other person. But like that's. I don't know. It's just weird because I'm always thinking about it. Like it's gonna like I wonder if they like this hi-hat. Oh, let me swap it out. Like you're doing everything but asking them.
I'm used to it. I mean, because I've a couple of my homeboys, we've been in the studio. Guys I worked on, did the albums for.
Shout out to Mental on the check-in.
I usually
Shout out to Mental.
Yeah, I usually work on a beat. Somebody might be in the booth listening with the headphones while I'm working on the beat. They're writing the rap, and I've learned to do them real quick. like 10 minutes,
Right.
5 minutes. You know, Gadget. I mean, I do it in like 10 or 15. I did 11 beats in what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, an hour and a half, an hour, something like that. So, I mean, it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They don't make nobody no lesser, no producer. It's just that everybody, you know, like to be in certain environments.
Yeah.
Me, I like to move around. I don't like to be stuck in four walls. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I've been stuck in four walls producing for years. I like to move out. I like you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I make beats slowly.
Yeah,
but I have a hard time doing. I wish I could do like 5-minute quick joints, but like I'll like labor on one part for like a minute and then be like, all right, let me add this to it. Let me switch this out. Let me play live on it. All right, let me see if that works. And then like some hours go by.
I need you guys to do some e-digging commercials for me.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
Flip some shit on e-digging and I'll film a commercial or something.
Okay.
Say no more.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Or say less, as the kids say nowadays.
Yeah, say less.
Say less.
That's Hayes's when he calls from jail. That's his favorite line when he hangs up.
Oh, he's still down?
Yeah, he getting ready to go to boot camp. He won't get out till March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, say less. That's that Brooklyn shit.
Yeah, I definitely do that. I know Praise to do. We do it for
come on.
That ain't no problem.
Mention that.
What was I ready to say? Sometimes some people need to get out of their own way when it comes to making music.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at it like when we making these beats, man. Somebody gonna rap over this.
Yeah.
So we can't fill this thing up with so much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave it open. So whoever gonna rap on it, they can, you know, you add the other ingredients to it later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I usually think about it.
I was when I was looking at Stolen Drum's interview, like he doesn't make beats for rappers to rap on.
He don't.
And neither does what's her name, Sarah J.
Yeah.
Not Sarah J. What's
No Quantize?
The black chick on YouTube.
Yeah, No Quantize.
In South Carolina.
Yeah, No Quantize.
She like all these lo-fi producers don't give a fuck if you rap over their beats.
Yeah, that's the product.
Yeah. What you get out this fucking Roland SP404 is what you get, nigga.
Yeah. I respect that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, because it's a lane for everything.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a lane for everything. But I mean,
I don't think Hill Prop wants I think he's pretty comfortable with just putting out instrumentals.
Who?
Hill Prop.
Oh yeah. I mean, I want to hear that sometimes.
Yeah.
I want to just hear the beat. Sometimes I want to hear full song, full body of work. But sometimes I just want to hear.
But strictly lo-fi niggas, they don't give a fuck.
I mean,
whether you rapping over they shit or not.
Right.
I always go low fidelity with my beats as well. You know what I'm saying? I've been going lo-fi. It's just that when you talk about that lo-fi stuff, they're taking parts of the sample that we probably wouldn't use. You know, like, hold up, man, that's too busy, man. And that's the main part. You feel what I'm saying? For them. Right. And it's nothing wrong with it to me because it's more like it's like you triggering clips. That's what that beats, a lot of the lo-fi beats remind me of, triggering clips, but they're actually people who chopped up and made a beat.
You know who actually mainstream and actually does that?
Who?
Is what's my man that just did the last Jay-Z album, the 444? What's his name? Come on.
Oh,
from Chicago.
No ID.
Oh, No ID. Yeah.
Like No ID, like takes parts from songs that I wouldn't even fucking think about using.
Yeah, he's incredible at the flip.
Yes,
like he's incredible with it. So,
I say like this, man. When it comes to that, it's like the beats we hate, they love. That's how I look at it. Like some beats, like you talk about the Tina Marie joint, like you probably hate that joint, but Gadget loved it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That shit is fire.
Like a lot of the beats I hate, people love it. You know, and you know how it is. You post something, and then you be like, oh man, I'm just throwing this up there. The next thing you know, you look in your DM and hey man, what's up with that beat? I'm like, you want this, man?
Yeah.
Like with Capadonna.
With
the beat I did for him, I'm like, come on, man, you want this?
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
If Capadonna hears his beats, nigga, You gonna be doing a whole Wu-Tang album.
I tell you like this. I tell you like
Ghost,
this.
he's gonna call Ghost. He's gonna be like, yo, it's this nigga down here. You know, hey, call Rolo tonight.
You know who I want to get in touch with? I want to get in touch with Cormac. I mean, what you call him? Damn, who was it? Was it Cormega?
Cormega.
Yeah, it's Cormega. Yeah, because Cormega in Virginia.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he live in Virginia.
Oh, wow. I thought it was in New York. Mm-mm. Yeah, Cormega he's incredible.
Yeah, my cousin dealt with Cabadonna always over his house, and he dealt with they dealt with Cormega as well.
Yeah, as a writer, Cormega, like the stuff he's writing, you're like, that was crazy deep. Like
if Nas had Cormega's beat picking capabilities, Jesus Christ. Oh crazy. My God.
I just wish Cormega and Nature could have stayed in the firm together. Why was the firm like, okay, on the last podcast I said this, I want to reiterate this. Okay. The track masters are the most slept on producers, the most slept on like super producers.
I agree.
They have never gotten their just due.
Right.
But that firm album, I get it. It wasn't, it was what it was. I really enjoyed that album.
I did too.
I think we might have been one of the few people that really liked the firm album. But if Nature and Cormega and AZ and Nas.
Cormega was on none of this. They took him off, right?
They had it was like a beef thing that they kind of went through.
If that album was released by somebody else, besides, the Dr. Dre stuff, you know what I'm saying, and all that, I think people would have took it a lot better. And what I mean is, you talking about the firm when Dre and them had them together, right?
Yeah.
Dre looked at it as a failure because of the numbers. If that was somebody else who released it on a different label, it would have been a success. You feel what I'm saying?
If it was on Raucus?
Yeah, it'd have been a success. It'd have been a success.
Yeah. I think it was just a combination of all of them being like superstars. Like Nas was like, he was still on his way up.
AZ's, everybody's trajectory was going up.
Right. So they thought, and then Dre is a super producer. He was back then. He was a super producer. So I mean, they thought that all these talented people. I mean, it was that year on the Lakers when it was Kobe, it was Shaq, it was Karl Malone, it was Gary Payton. It was like, oh, it's a foregone conclusion. It's gonna be a W.
Right.
And they
just couldn't win shit.
But I think actually that's a bad analogy because I think they were still talented and like they weren't like old or anything like that. They still did what they were gonna do. But I think the expectation of all their solo stuff being like super platinum or whatever, it just didn't carry over to that project, which is kind of an experiment, really.
Firm came out when Dre just started Aftermath, right?
It was shortly after.
It might have been like the second or third project.
Oh, for Aftermath, right?
Yeah, because he just.
I think the first album was a compilation.
That's why it was what it was, because he looking at Death Row numbers. You feel what I'm saying? So he expecting that album to do Death Row numbers, but if that album, like I said, if that album was on like a Ruckus or something like that album would have been a success. It'd have been a classic. I think he doomed that album because it was on his label. Because how after he looked at Aftermath, still Dre and I mean them other Jones he had when he was on his own that didn't live up to those expectations. He looked at them as failures, which were successes somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the Busta album that was on Aftermath, and they considered that a failure.
Yeah.
And that went gold, and they considered it a failure.
That's crazy.
Nigga, you know how many people want to go gold now?
Yeah. But that's the stress that I don't want to call it stress. I don't know how he's handling it, but that's the kind of pressure that people put on Aftermath, which is why albums take a decade to come out or get redone 3 and 4 times every couple of years.
His metrics were crazy. You know what I'm saying? The metrics he used to rate an album was crazy. I just watched the jump with King T. King T was talking about it, man. Like crazy, man. Like they shelved his whole album soon as M got there.
I mean, they shelved freaking Rakim.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, it's they're working with a different set of expectations.
Dre
crazy over there.
Dre has had lyricists. He doesn't work well with. Well, I can't say that because he has Eminem, but I don't know, man. Like he's had Rakim, he had Joel Ortiz, he had
Raekwon.
Yeah, he had Raekwon, he had Bishop Lamont. Like, why the fuck are these dudes not rapping over these beats?
It's. I mean, to me, the Eminem was a anomaly. You feel what I'm saying?
I think Eminem was thrown on Dre. I don't think he deliberately said, "Yo, Jimmy, why don't you sign Eminem?" I think Jimmy Iovine signed him and said, "Dre, here's this kid. Do something with him."
Yeah, it was an anomaly.
I don't think it was a choice.
Because
it happened to be a good choice.
Yeah.
Like I salute Jimmy Iovine for having the vision, because I never would have thought Eminem would be as big as he is right now back then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I attribute that directly to Dre and Aftermath, because I mean, Dre is a genius. Like, he's able to see what might catch, what might do X, Y, and Z, and make adjustments. That's people get on him for not putting stuff out frequently enough. But I think that's also a part of his genius. Like, he's able to kind of see because who knows what would happen if we put out like rapid releases here and there. I mean, there's no telling what.
And but again, once Eminem is in the machine, he has the money to pay for your spins, and I think that had a lot to do with it. Like, Eminem had to work, or somebody was going to lose their job.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of it was a risk. But it was worth it. But I mean, like, even back then, I was like, I liked Eminem. I like him now, but back then, I wouldn't have thought that was a stretch.
Really, like, to work with Dre?
For some reason, I wouldn't have thought that was a stretch. I don't know. Yeah.
But think of all the rappers that got turned out. Like, Nas could have been on Def Jam, but what's his name said, he sounds like Coogee Rap. Russell Simmons.
Yeah, I knew you were ready to say Russell Simmons.
Can you imagine if Nas was on that whole Def Jam run from Nas album on a purple label record? Nigga.
That's crazy.
I'll say it like this, man. With Eminem, he came at the right time, and you know who consumes most hip hop music anyway. Yep. So that was the Great White Hope. But that was the Great White Hope that we as our people accepted, because we knew that he was nasty lyrically. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as that stamp was given to him from us, you know, because they catch up with what we do late. As far as the consumers, the Europeans, they catch up late. So when they see, because they follow our trends, and they see us embracing him, you feel what I'm saying? Embracing Eminem, like, yeah, this dude is lyrically like that. So they want to see for themselves, even though they're the main ones who consume everything. So it was inevitable for him to be who he was. You feel what I'm saying? He was going to go diamond regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't Milkbone have the same trajectory?
Did he have Dr. Dre behind him?
Good point.
I think at some point it still boils down to skill, though.
No, it boils down to skill, but when you have Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre behind you,
absolutely,
you're talking about a label that dealt with cutting edge, crazy artists such as Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, and all them, and you throw Eminem on there, who was essentially a lyrical shock rapper. Because he lyrically will shock you visually as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was inevitable to happen, man. Yeah, with Dre behind him.
Yeah, that's a good point. But he's one of the rappers. In fact, you can say this about some of the biggest rappers in the world. He's one of the rappers, him and like Drake and like some of these kind of people that have within their fan base there exists like a small sector of people who don't like rap.
Yeah.
Like, they have fans that don't care for hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. If you think about it, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How are you a rapper and some of your fans don't like hip hop? Like, Drake has fans that are like, I don't really like rap, but I like that Drake.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Because it's more cultural. It's a cultural aspect.
They don't consider him a rapper.
Pop culture.
Yeah.
They don't consider him a rapper.
Yeah, but they'll say about M. M is unquestionably an MC.
Yes.
But he has fans that are like, I don't really care. Some of them. I mean, obviously he has a huge core fan base, but like some of his fans would be like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of rap in general, but I like that Eminem.
Yeah.
That Eminem guy.
But like I said, the hip hop,
he tells it like he sees it.
The hip hop community gave him his stamp. Yeah. And once we gave him the stamp, that was it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't get that stamp without like actual skills, like an actual skill set,
right?
Which is why Milkbone didn't get the endorsements and all that kind of stuff that him got.
But do cosigns now mean anything?
Yeah.
They still do? Cosign
with
still
with the trap community, it does.
Okay.
Because you think about it, if you're in that trap community, and you can't just you can't just break an independent artist on the trap community. It don't work that way.
Wait, what?
It don't really work that way.
Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I'm guaranteed he's affiliated with somebody. It's not like it was in hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? Just like you look at the Maybach, you got to be affiliated with the Maybach stuff or some other known artists, something like that. It's not like hip hop where as though we just come out, we got some tight ass jumps, and then the next thing you know, we got a cult following.
Chance the Rapper, no label affiliation.
SoundCloud.
Tekashi 6. SoundCloud, that's a platform.
It's a label right now.
But we're talking about labels giving artists money to make an album, and the SoundCloud is like Instagram for
that's true. That's
for
true.
music.
That's true. I mean, I think to me, I just the reason why I said the trap crowd is because it's so much of it that sounds for a genre of music that sounds alike so much.
I don't think you need a cosign for trap.
I think you do.
No, I think people who listen to trap just like what the fuck they like.
But somehow,
like if Gucci doesn't like artists, that doesn't mean it means he's not going to pop. Like just because Gucci says, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Yeah, I don't know how to call that one.
I think if an artist has a song that resonates with a lot of people, they're gonna like them regardless. That's always been in music. I don't think a cosign means shit these days.
I don't know.
Cosign didn't work for Bleak.
That's probably the coolest example.
Yeah, that's the coolest one.
But I mean, also Define.
And I like
Define
Bleak. Don't get that twisted. I like Bleak.
Like Bleak.
But
if you think about it and break it down, he had a successful career.
Right, but
is it Jay-Z's career?
As big as Bleak was to me, Bleak Blinks. Bleak.
You made a whole new rapper.
Bleak was never bigger than Beanie Siegel. To me, in my eyes.
I don't think so either.
Like everybody from State Property, State Property was bigger than Bleak to me.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that was a
I mean, and this is Jay's cosign right hand man.
Yeah.
So I mean,
cosigns get you indoors that you wouldn't get into without them. But just you have to be able to stay there. Like if I had a friend that was a GM for the Wizards and was like, yo, I get you a spot. You could be like a
wrong team to pick from. But go ahead.
I'm just saying that's probably the most believable one right now.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, keep going.
And they got me on the squad. I'm gonna have to do something. Right. I'm gonna have to cross somebody. I'm gonna do something, or they're gonna be like, why is he here? I mean, that's not saying that's what happened to Bleak, but I'm just saying like at a certain point you're like, I like him, but not as much as I like Beanie, or as much as I like Freeway, or X, Y, and Z. So I mean, yeah, the cosign is the reason why everyone on earth knows who Memphis Bleak is.
And Bleak picks good beats too.
Yeah. He's like that.
Bleak,
the Made album. Made is crazy.
Yo, was it Just Blaze?
Yeah, Just Blaze.
Yeah, Just Blaze has some heaters.
Yeah, because that was around the time when NBA Street Volume 2 came out. And like a lot of those songs were like kind of on there too. Like that was Just Blaze. Like I think he was the musical director for that game.
Yes,
and it was just around that time. It was just that whole run.
Like after Just Blaze's first album, it was like okay.
You mean
it was nothing?
Memphis
Bleak.
Yeah.
So what you think? What do you think Meek Mill would have been without that cosign from Maybach Music?
He still would have been big.
You think he would have been as big as he was?
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I don't think Meek needed to sign with Maybach Music.
What about Wale?
He needed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's real hard to say that because obviously we can't tell what happened otherwise. But
I'm a Boss helped out with Meek Mills, but that could have been a feature.
Yeah.
I mean, Ross is only on one. I mean, that's a regular feature. He didn't need to be signed to MMA. MMG to do that.
I say this. This generation care more about the flash than anything.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So the visuals is everything for this generation. If they see you affiliated with Scratch Magazine, they're automatically like, oh, he got some bread.
I wish.
No, I'm just saying, using it as example. You know what I'm saying? Like, cosigns mean more now than they did back then to me.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying?
But your analogy with the trap music, I don't believe is true.
With the trap music, it's especially because they believe in visuals more than anything.
I think it's more the sound.
It's more the visuals because I'm going to tell you why. Like I just said, they will believe if they see you with this dude and you showing them this, what that dude has, you got money like them, they're going to believe you got it too. So they're going to start buying your stuff too because you know damn well some of these dudes is not selling enough. Look at your boy Black Youngster.
That's any era though.
Look at Black Youngster.
But that's any era of rap music.
Just look at Black Youngster.
I understand, but that's not just with trap music. You're saying especially trap music. That's all music.
Well, not really the hip hop in a sense. Not hip hop. It never really been about who you was affiliated with to an extent. It's always been about skills and what you can put together.
I think
yes and no.
Both of those matter.
Yes and no.
At different times. Like first the affiliation matters.
I don't think. I think Rhapsody and her affiliation with Ninth helped her.
Yep.
It did, but everybody don't know who Ninth Wonder is.
That's true, but the people who do know who Ninth is are like, yo, that cosign is big, so now let me listen to her. Oh, I listened to her. She's dope. So now I'm a Rhapsody fan as a result of, that series of events.
Me liking Ninth
You know what really took Rhapsody over the hump? Kendrick Lamar when she was on To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's another.
Everybody that that knew Kendrick Lamar found out who Rhapsody was.
Didn't her album come out before that though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it still happened.
Yeah.
Because then you just get a different set of eyes.
Yeah, different, a wider and broader set of eyes.
Yeah.
As opposed to having a nice little following, a nice solid following. Now you're getting it's networking. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You're getting some of their audience now. That couple million that million that Kendrick has. Now you're chopping into that. You know what I'm saying?
You're just leveraging visibility, really. Because now you're being seen by these amount of people, so now you can leverage that for like more kind of fame, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But,
right.
Yeah.
But and the reason why, like I said, with hip hop, even way back then, it wasn't as visual as it is now. Everything is so visual. Like this generation deals with visuals. If they can't see it, they don't believe it.
It didn't happen.
Huh? Yeah, it didn't happen.
Say it didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Right.
It didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? If men, like I seen a video with the boy on there. What's his name? Kodak Black.
Mm-hmm.
He was on a video talking about, oh man, that wasn't my stuff. I ain't got no money. That was props. That was this, that was that. But all them youngers believe it is. They believe it's real. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like a cosign does mean something more now than it did in our times because they believe in visuals more than anything right now.
Okay. But back then, you didn't have the visuals, so you had to believe the artist.
It was
you kind of had to.
It was skill as well.
Like I believe Coogee Rap would kill a nigga,
but it was. I'm saying the cosigns in a sense. Back in hip hop, it meant something a little bit, but it really still didn't mean nothing. I mean, see, you look at Murphy Lee, he was affiliated to a Diamond Plus artist. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And he still didn't. You know what I'm saying? Look at the people that was around Ludacris that didn't.
That's what I'm saying. It gets you to a certain point.
Right.
So you wouldn't be talking about Murphy Lee if it weren't for Nelly. Period. I mean,
right.
I don't know. I can't say.
No,
I'm
we
just
wouldn't.
Saying, like,
we wouldn't.
Yeah. But I'm saying, so with the Nelly affiliation, now he's on your radar. Now, if he stays there or not, that's a whole nother story.
Right.
That's depending on his skill set. But the cosign gets you there.
Yeah.
So I think that's important, and then skills are important after that.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's changed ever. And that's something that doesn't even just stay with hip hop. That's like all forms of business, like like being able to see like brand recognition,
recognition,
and then performance in that order is a lot of times what happens. Yeah. There's some cases where somebody performs so well that they develop a brand based on proficiency.
Yeah.
Jay.
He said who?
Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
Prime example.
Yeah. Like Jay, he came in 0 cosign. It was him, Damon Biggs. Like they just came through.
He was already kind of co-signed, and what I mean is before they got the label together.
Oh, Big Daddy Kane.
Kane them knew Kane. He was with Kane. He messed with Kane and Jazzo them, with the Hawaiian Sophie and all that.
Yeah.
And he came in. I mean, he already had a foot in the industry. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he could have went either way. Like he could have very well had stayed in the streets.
Well, he mentioned a bunch of times, pretty well documented. That was supposed to be Reasonable Doubt was supposed to be it.
He left the streets because he ducked that indictment that Emery and them caught. His man Emery Jones.
Yeah.
That's why he named the Pumas Emery Jones Pumas. That's his man.
Nice. All right, so to bring this podcast to an end somehow, plug the album.
I don't know if I mentioned it at all during the course of this thing, but
I don't think you did.
All Praises Do is available now. All digital platforms, got physicals. There's a merch bundle, so you can get the T-shirt, the album, the digital album also. It's available now for $4.99. I think next month it'll go back to full price. But like if you get it right now, you can get it for low. It's crazy. Torae is blacking out on 7 songs straight. It's incredible. There's some live musicians on there, and it's incredible. It's mixed by Focus, who Fokis Focus.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
From Delaware.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
he used to be an MC.
Yeah, he's still MC.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Dope,
I'm familiar with Focus.
Yeah. Dope. MC. Dope producer. Dope engineer. So yeah, you can. I promise you, if you're a fan of Torae, you're gonna love this. I promise you that. I guarantee it, and I guarantee it. If you don't like it, Gadget will refund you everything.
Wow.
I sure will.
Hit him up. Scratch Magazine TV.
Right. His home address is
also out is a project by Born Unique and my man Pete Twist. Grime Lords is out right now. I think right now. It might be on Bandcamp. I think it's on Bandcamp right now, but it might be on all digital outlets by the time this video goes up. Also, you can go check out me and Mental the Gods EP, Greenlight, on Bandcamp. I don't know the address, but it's under Backpack Theory. Is it under Backpack Theory? Yeah, it's under Backpack Theory. Backpack Theory Records on Bandcamp. I just fucked this whole thing up, so I'm not gonna get any new sales from this. But
somebody is.
I'll probably put something underneath here so you can guys click the link and go buy it.
I always wanted to point at something in a graphic to show up.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that so I can put the graphic.
All Praises Do is available right here. You can click this. You can click that. It'll take you there. You can click this.
Nigga, you making me do a whole bunch of extra editing.
This is my Cash App. You can just pay me for nothing right here.
Yeah.
But All Praises Do. I produced all the tracks. Torae rhymed on everything, and it's incredible. You can click here for it, right there.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a date for the beat tape?
I don't yet. I don't have a date yet, but soon.
I'm excited about that because it has e-digging samples on there.
You know what?
edigging.com.
I'm gonna plug my beat tape. I got a beat tape coming up as well called Pause, All Hats Off.
That's not a pause.
But it's called All Hats Off. It's just bird samples, no drums, no nothing.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
All right.
I'll probably drop that at the end of this month on Bandcamp.
Okay, and you also had a beat tape.
Yeah.
Last summer.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Abstract Key Groups.
That's
Volume
right.
1. That's on Bandcamp on the CX the Producer. Yeah, I dropped that last March.
Artists, stop sleeping on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
I know y'all want to get these streaming numbers up, but you can get your money immediately from Bandcamp.
You can get your merch packages. You can do it's instant.
I just noticed that you can sell merch through Spotify.
Really?
I saw a link to buy a 12-inch in Spotify.
Wow. Spotify they're trying to take over.
God damn.
Yeah, I seen the advertisement. They were saying they're letting artists upload tracks for free now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spotify's trying to take over.
J Paz, what up?
AJ Pass. They just did a deal with Pandora too.
They bought Pandora.
Yeah.
Did a deal. Did a deal is different from buying
They
you.
did a deal for Pandora.
Yeah.
That's like saying the slaves did a deal with the white people who brought them.
Man, Pandora probably only worth like $20,000, man.
Oh, come on, man. It's a lot of people over 50 listening to Pandora.
That's true. My mother still listens to Pandora.
Yeah, let me get this Millie Jackson channel going on.
Yeah.
Yo, Millie Jackson.
The clean Millie Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah, that ain't gonna fly. But thanks for watching the podcast. My office hours are Praise, CX producer.
What up?
I am Gadget, aka Digital Hustler, and we are out.
Peace.
Pow, pow.
That's a wrap. Oh man.
Pause, man. Hit the joint over
Facebook
there,
Live sees all the behind the scenes shit. We not cutting it off until we out of here.
Behind the scenes footage. Just us taking our headphones off and standing up.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Not exclusive.
Woo. How many hours do you think that was? You think that was what?
Man, that's probably
2 hours?
man.
That's
Easy,
what I
man.
want to.
Damn. Joe Budden, we on your ass, nigga.
We are not.
Pause.
we are not. You are very safe, sir. You are under no pressure from us.
Oh man.